Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here, and today we are going to be playing some historic 100-card Brawl. I'll probably end up doing about 1 to 2 Brawl decks a week on the channel, in addition to constructed formats. We've been doing more historic recently just because the new set dropped. And with the new set dropping, we got a new 5-color commander, the first Sliver 5-color 7/7. Cascade, meaning when you cast the card, you reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a card with converted mana cost less than the casting cost, and you may cast that card for free. And then it also gives you your other Slivers Cascade. So it's a Slivers tribal deck. We have a bunch of Slivers in the deck. Why doesn't it do the search? Sliver. There we go. So first strike, this one will give vigilance, tax of +2, drain when it attacks. This one gives you mana ramp, this one gives you power, this one gives you flying and haste, this one gives you menace, then we have another haster. This one, basically, if it deals damage to you, if that creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to player or planeswalker. And then this one does drain these on enter the battlefield. We also have Sliver Hide. There's a couple of Slivers I didn't include. The double strike one, I just don't have the rare wild card. You should include it if you have it. The exalted one is interesting, but I think it's just a case of not putting every single one in. I put in the good ones, I would say. And then what we're trying to do is we have a lot of ramp in the deck through various mana rocks and then creatures and just ways like Cultivate into the north. We want to get ahead on mana. We also have a lot of copy effects. Glasspool Mimic, Spark Double, Mythos, Vizier to copy our Slivers themselves. We have Kaya to get stuff back. Scarab God can make copies of our first Sliver in the graveyard. We have Reflections of Littjara, which makes all our creatures into Slivers. Same with Maskwood Nexus. We have the Maskwood Nexus World Tree combo, which is cool. You can pull all the creatures from your deck. Muldrotha also lets us cast stuff from the graveyard. Genesis Ultimatum to get free value. We have a sub-theme of just changelings as well, like Bears of Littjara, Faceless Agent, just more ways to have instances of Slivers. And then finally, just some fun cards, Mirror March, make copies, Sunbirds Invocation to kind of mimic that Cascade effect. So the deck list with anything with Brawl, they're really much your own volition. Play cards you enjoy playing. Have fun with it. In EDH, I play Maelstrom Wanderer, which is a Cascade deck. I will likely build this first Sliver deck as just a Cascade deck with ways to just get free value. I think this hand's good. I'm actually going to go Cold Steel Heart here, and I will name white. I think getting ahead on mana is good. They're going to be a very aggressive deck. So I actually think us just protecting ourselves here, taxing their ability to target our creatures would be good. You can see Feather coming down this turn. Cascade Areno. So they can probably deal like huge chunks of damage into us. But Realm Walker will Cascade, Lava Belly will Cascade. Merriman's interesting. So let's cast this first, because the Realm Walker will gain us life. Probably take a land here. And then we can attack with both of these if they want to. Wow, they trade the Light Scribe. Honestly thought they would value. Can I do with replicating? Yeah, I can do both. Oh, we get to get rid of the Merriment. Oh! Cascade, Cascade, Cascade! I'm very surprised that they let, to save 2 damage, they traded off their, like, big pumper. And that's what we kind of do. All our creatures get these added effects. We have these changelings, which give us extra value. This hand is garbage. This hand will have to do. Untap land. Can I have an untapped land, please? This can exile this, which is nice. So unless they have a 1-drop, casting this early isn't the best. They do. Ooh, Gruul aggro. Perfect. I'm gonna do this now. This can always tap for mana for us. I think we just continue to ramp here. Probably just get a black source here to be safe. So I have 2 choices here. I can cast the first Sliver, or I can go for the content play of Sunbird's Invocation. We'll see how they proceed with this turn. Okay, well, we know what our answer is. First Sliver it is. Let's go black, red, green, just in case we get something we can cast. Not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. 7/7 should be able to hold the fort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I want to bait this out of them. Perfect. That's fine. No creatures in our yard, but this makes all our other spells better when we're casting. The 1-drops are the First Strike Sliver and Bloodchief's Thirst. Oh, we do also have Abundant Harvest, so we can name non-land. So we might just cast this for no value, like no exile value. And then just smash in. Cool. I'll take it. I think we're gonna pass this turn, take the damage. we stop hitting the 1-mana spells? Destroy target enchantment. Just get the flexibility going. We need to try to close this game out quick now. This Clothis is going to start draining us. If I could get a creature in the yard, I can exile it and at least tax him for a turn. So we don't have any creatures in our graveyard, so let's get Guardian Project. This will draw us a card. Do they have any creatures in the graveyard? They have Kogla. I'll take a Kogla. Then I think we're just attacking. Let's try to get him dead. They might start targeting their own creatures. They don't. We have a Cascade and a Tutor. Storm's Wrath. That doesn't work, friend. When you get just free value, when your 5-mana spell finds you another spell, and then with Sunbirds finds you 2 spells, and it's just spells on spells on spells, we take advantage of those. Okay, game audio's on. Okay, so Sithis, I think it's the name, it's the Enchantress. This is apparently one of the new top decks. This hand will not do anything for us. This hand will. That's a keep. We'll go into the north. Get a red source. And then we can set up Bears of Litjara. This is a shapeshifter, so that would also get the bonus, which is nice. So, a couple options here. I can do this. I think we're doing this. Sooner I get that going. Have that become a 4/4. No! It would have been so good. It's fine. Both of these cascade for me next turn. And then with Menace we can deal a bunch of damage. This also will let us hit the Sithis. So we'll do this. This is coming in as a Sliver. Decline there. They might have something like Wrath the God. I guess I could have copied the first Sliver and then got double Cascade, which would have been cool. It's fine, I could always World Tree. They can make a bunch of blockers, but we have Menace. That's cool. Make tokens. Okay, we're going for the content play. Are they a 9 lives deck? Hellish Norn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We hit a land. I thought this is its... Except it's legendary. Ah, damn it. That was my mistake. Oopsie. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine, they're dead. I wanted the Spiteful Sliver, because then when we're dealt damage, they take damage, and then you copy it, so it's like damage on damage. We're smorking. Even there, I should have left... Like, we had lethal, but if we didn't have lethal, it made sense to take out the Marionette, or leave the Marionette post-combat. Thassa. Let's get Agent of Treachery over and over. So here, I think I name red. If I draw a white source, I can showdown here. Paradise Druid is interesting. I think for mana efficiency, we just do this. I get to cast the first Sliver next turn. We'll see if they do the no value Thassa. No, we also have Showdown. Okay, with Karn. I did not need to shock there. Yeah, we did need to shock. We knew it. We knew it. We knew it was on top of our library. Next turn, I could Lava Belly. Karn's an interesting inclusion. They can make another construct.
There is great power in the things we make.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, making 4 4s here. Sure. You know what I would love to do? Cast my Cascade effect again. Oh! Let's get a land. Oh! Yeah, you have let your friends down, Karn. Do it again. I'm just gonna keep casting the first Sliver. Okay, we can go Mirror March, which is funny, but... Okay, well... Oh! Okay, I'll take that. So we got like oodles and oodles of mana. They can keep bouncing our stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to be mindful of Agent of Treachery. Just starting to steal our stuff will be a bit problematic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so... I'm just going to keep getting free value. I can do this. I can showdown. I can copy Shark Typhoon. I think we copy... This returns target creature to an owner's hand. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land there. Yeah. Okay. So next turn I could Sunbirds into Mirror March, into Oracle of Moldiah. So they'll probably blink Shark here. Okay, well that's going to hand. Ferrari's Wake, double our mana. So... Sunsbirds. Discontinuity. Opponent did not want me to have fun. Opponent certified hates fun. That's fine. We tap for Mararis and then we just make like tons of mana. Does let them get all rins. Just get to make a Sliver here. Okay, they're tapped out, so let's see what kind of nonsense we can do. Scarab God, nothing good to get. Green. White. Blue. White. Nope. Mirari's Wake. So they can keep blinking. So make red mana here. So we will just like buff up the squad. Let's go get a white mana. I'm playing snows and regular basics. So I can do this. I can do this. I can do Muldrotha. Lets me get back. Not bad. Not a bad turn. Do I have enough to kick? I don't. Let's get Solemn kind of buff. This can just be blocked by Thassa right now, so we'll just attack in the air. Should have put one more counter on it so Thassa couldn't block, but it still would block. It's indestructible. Alright, that was my turn. Everything's like microscopic. So Maskwood Nexus lets us search up everything in our library. But I wanted one more turn, friend. I wanted one more turn. This deck's awesome. Enjoying this one. Even though like these blue decks only have one Agent of Treachery, you always assume that they always have it when they have 7 mana. Ooh, playing some Grixis, Force of Grixis Squirrels. Squirrel Squad. This hand doesn't do enough. What's its power toughness? 3/3. I'm actually going to keep this hand. I'll lead with green. We have 1-drops in green. I need the double green for Essica. That's annoying. Gives other squirrels. Meaning we can't. That's fine. We'll first Sliver next turn. So, if one or more tokens be under your control, you get that many green, sacrifice, target creature gets blah 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 blah. Cool. Try again next turn. 5 mana, 7/7, kill your best threat. So next turn is going to be... Honestly, it's probably just World Tree. Or Mirari's Wake. That just gives me the most opportunity. Okay, so... I can cast you. I could Maskwood Nexus. I think we just World Tree here, or Prismatic Bridge. Cool. Spend your entire turn blowing up one thing. How do you have unblockable? Forest Walk. That's cheating. We'll just ramp this turn. Put a non-land in hand. So can make black mana. So actually do this. Kick here. There. If you want to trade your entire board for my card, that'll just get me another card. I'll be happy to do so. Cool. Yes, I will take action. What you got? What you got? That's cool. Make a food token, get a squirrel. Okay, so start with Guardian Project. No! I'm having fun, opponent! Why do they always hate our fun? This deck's actually quite absurd. Jorn. That's interesting. A little snow action. Sand doesn't do enough. Sure, we'll keep this. Actually, we don't have green mana. We're gonna mulligan. Okay, this sounds good. We will put back Predatory Sliver. So with the opponent, because it's dual-sided, this is technically a Sultai commander. Get a blue source there. Next turn I can go Replicating Ring and play out the Striking Sliver. And then follow it up with the first Sliver into Showdown of the Skulls. Okay. Cool. You got a Jorn. Okay. All my things have attacks now. They have to pay 2 mana. All my Slivers have first strike. I'm likely going to Showdown next turn because I want to hit some line drops. Oh, Replicating Ring's kind of cool. It untaps with Jorn. Cool. Shame concession. The most powerful ability in Magic is reading cards. I'm like thoroughly enjoying this. Okay, Turgid's gonna be interesting. They're gonna attack our hand. Okay, he's a little bit slow, but all things considered, we'll keep. Ramp onto Escape of the Wilds. Perfect. Means we could Into the North onto... Why are you so angry? Let's get a black mana here. Mana base currently doesn't produce any black mana. So this turn, I think we're just doing this. We ain't blocking, so we attacking. Interesting that they didn't want a field there. Sure. I play basics. You know, Fatal push me. Just pushing in damage there. I can escape to the wilds next turn. Get some value that way. Choops magoops. Yeah, so we're just going to escape here. Yikes. So unfortunately... So I think given that we can't play anything this turn, I think we just pass. Next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can Oracle a Moldaya. If I hit another land, I can also Kaya the Inexorable. Spankle. So this way they can't do is to sack. That's fine. In case I haven't seen, I have like 12 extra cards. Perfect. So let's Oracle first. Pay to do this. So we don't get the sunbirds, but we get to take advantage. Yeah, and then we just control them that way. One more? One more. Why not? Playing against some Joda. They usually have Gyruda Companion. No Gyruda Companion. I think we keep this. This into Cloud Shredder Sliver. Into Uro. Flying Haste 7/7 seems decent. So next turn, I can cast the first Sliver. Reflections. Coming out lets me copy. What do you got? Okay, so it seems like they might have a counter spell. So let's get another red source here. And here we're just basically saying you held up mana. Okay, it's Growth Spiral. So we could see Joda here. I wanted to tap out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw one more land, then we can do both of these. Show me Joda. So we probably force it this turn. Okay, they're tapped out. Time to get smorked. It's something. Because I get the Cascade off this too. And then my Reflections makes my Paradise Druid get copied. Sure. Take action. I think we just punch face here. Ooze can eat my Uro, but we're not really an Uro deck. And like I can just keep casting the first Sliver. Golos. Just gonna get the World Tree. Field of the Dead. Oh, Chromatic Lantern already fixes their mana. It's okay, pups. It's okay, pups. So that's pretty sweet. So if I do this, Sliver. Because now we got just tons of drainies. No! 1 life. Alright, opponent. What you got? What's Golos got? That's not good enough. That, fellow friends, is not good enough. You got me. You got me. You gonna let me cascade? Let me cascade! Alright. Sweet, 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 sweet. So how'd we do with this deck? Let me pull it over. Oops. Sorry for the infinite me's. We went 8-0 with the deck. I have to switch my views because it's picking up the wrong monitor. But we went 8-0 with the deck. Stats tracked with Untapped GG. Free to use, track all your game stats. Links in the bio. Referral. So if you do download it, if you can hit the link, it does just let them know I sent you there. Otherwise, as always, if you can, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, other ways to build the deck, things that you've liked, other new commanders that you've liked, do drop a comment. Always appreciated. And we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.